Hey guys, and welcome back to I Like Watches, and welcome to the review of a stunning dress watch very kindly lent to the channel from Ryan at Francis and Gaye. Thanks guys for lending me another incredible watch. Just look at this thing. This is the Max Bill Quartz 38mm. Now, if this watch or any other watch from Francis and Gaye interests you, I've put some contact details in my video description for Ryan. He's promised to look after you guys, so feel free to email him and let him know if there's any watches you're interested in. I'm sure he will sort you out. Now, this one retails for £515 and it contains the ETA 955122 quartz movement, which of course hacks and, well, doesn't hand wind because it's quartz. Right, I'm now going to run through all the facts, figures, stats and specifications, some good, some bad, show you some lovely macro shots, and if you enjoy my content, please guys don't forget, click that like button and subscribe. Right, let's crack on. Right, let's give you some dimensions. It says online 38mm in diameter. Let's double check that. Yeah, bang on, 38mm. Look, nice. And the thickness, are you ready for this? Including that domed crystal, 8.7mm. Wow. Case length is, well, 40mm, and the lug width is 20mm. And there is some taper on this strap, 18.3mm. On the supplied strap, it weighs, are you ready for this? Oh, 36 grams, how sweet. And here's confirmation then that the crystal is mineral crystal. The automatic watch comes with sapphire, but not the quartz option, sadly. So the materials used for this watch are stainless steel for the case, case back, crown and the hardware on the strap. The crystal is mineral crystal and the strap is definitely leather. One of the softest, nicest, most beautiful leather straps I've ever experienced. I am very impressed with this strap. It feels silky smooth actually. There is a little bit of graining and texture on it, but it just feels so soft. Yeah, they've gone all out with this strap, and the hardware on the strap as well, signed, nice. Yeah, simple enough, isn't it, that buckle? Water resistance is 30 meters, and I really don't think the watch needs any more than that. It's certainly not the sort of watch you're going to wear when you wash your car, or you're doing the washing up, or you're in the shower, or you go swimming. It is a beautifully delicate dress watch, so 30 meters is all you need. The case back is a screwed down case back. Look, you've got 4 screws there. The crown is a rather delicate pull push crown, 2 positions. First position changes the date at the 3 o'clock. There you go. Second position adjusts the time, and it is hacking. Look, nice. Now, believe it or not, there is some lume on this dial. Not a huge amount, some tiny little lume pips printed on the dial, and there is some lume on the hands, so we're going to check it out in 3, 2, 1. And there it is. It's not focusing. My camera's not focusing, and generally it doesn't focus when the lume is particularly poor. Basically, there's not enough light for the camera to focus on, so it goes blurry. But really, do you need lume on this watch? Yeah, probably not. Right, let's have a closer look at this dial then. It's very simple, beautifully done. There's enough going on that I don't think it can be considered boring or plain or dull. There's actually quite a lot going on, and yet it doesn't look cluttered. It looks spacious and classy. The print is beautifully crisp. I like the 5-minute markers around the outside of the dial. That gives it a slightly sporty edge, doesn't it? And then you've got the hour numerals on the inner part of the dial, the date complication at the 3 o'clock, and then you've got those lume pips at the 12, 3, 6 and 9. You've got minute markers. I like the text, I like the numerals. The hands are beautifully simple. Yeah, it's stunning. Really, really like it. And yeah, the crystal and the dial reaching right out to the edge of the case. I mean, that case looks a millimeter or 2 thick, doesn't it, on the outside of the crystal? Yeah, I mean, the watch certainly looks and wears bigger, I think, than a 38mm. And the case, very much like the dial, very clean, very crisp, fully polished. Yeah, beautifully done. The case back with Max Bill written on it, some specifications there as well. It is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, as you can tell, but wow, there's not exactly a huge surface area of steel for you to actually get fingerprints on, at least. Yeah, most of the face of this watch is the crystal. Look at it, and what a stunning piece of crystal. Yes, it's not sapphire, that is disappointing, I've got to say. And some nice distortion there as well, but yeah, still nonetheless a beautiful piece of crystal. Right, I think I've covered all the important facts, figures, stats and specifications. Let's move on and talk about the 3 good and the 3 bad. And my first good is, well, just the way it looks. Love it, love it, love it. I saw lots of young'uns watches in Francis and Gaye, and this one stood out to me immediately. It has the domed crystal, the perfect amount of numerals and detail on the dial, to look busy enough, but without looking too busy and cluttered. I just think this is the best looking, well, the best looking young'uns watch that I've seen so far anyway. The dimensions, incredible dimensions, and sits so flat to the wrist, it's ridiculous. So thin, and that domed crystal as well. You're not going to have any problems with any shirt sleeves rolling over the top of this one. And the last good is the strap. They really have picked a beautifully soft and supple leather strap to accompany this case. Yeah, it's stunning. Love the colour as well. It's the perfect strap for this watch, in my opinion. Love it. Sadly, the watch does have a couple of weaknesses. I like to give at least 3, but I can only find 2 at the moment. The first one being, well, it's mineral crystal, not sapphire. That's a real shame. The automatic watch comes with sapphire. Come on, you can put sapphire on the quartz one, especially when you're asking for £515. And the second weakness is fairly minor and not that obvious, because I'm going to say second-hand alignment, and you're going to look at the second-hand now and go, well, it's perfect. What's your problem? Well, my issue is that when it reaches the 6 o'clock, and starts to go up the other side, it sags. There is a little bit of play in this quartz movement, which means gravity does impact the alignment as you watch this second hand start to go up the other side. Look, it's starting to fall behind those minute markers on the dial. It's very minor, but it's there, isn't it? And yeah, when you're paying £515 for a watch like this, yeah, it would be nice if they could put a quartz movement inside that's going to allow that second hand to align with every single minute marker, not just the minute markers from 12 to 6. But despite this watch having a couple of weaknesses, I love it. It's undoubtedly the best dress watch I've ever handled. It's so delicate, so slim, so beautiful to look at. I really, really do like this one, and I am very much looking forward to having a look at more watches from this particular brand. Would I part with £515 for this watch? I actually would consider it. Actually, if I didn't have a watch channel, and if it was a watch that I was likely to wear, you know, enough to justify the spend, I think it is one of the best looking dress watches I've ever seen. I love this style. Yeah, I think it's incredible. But let me know what you think of it, guys. Is there anyone out there that's watching this that has one of these? You know, do they have buyer's remorse? Is it worth the money in your opinion? Yeah, is it something you're going to be considering in the future? And if you are, of course, don't forget Ryan at Francis and Gaye is there to sort you out. You never know. He might be able to help you out with the price. Just email him. The details are in the video description. Please, guys, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Right, I'm off to enjoy this watch for the last 5 minutes before I box it back up and send it back to Ryan. Right, guys, take care. Look after yourselves. You'll see me again very, very soon.